And hello, my fellow nerds out there. My name is Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Glitch in the System. In the last part, we arrived in Byte'on. We got to the city and we found a few characters that happened to appear from other computers, like Blue from Hearts and Heroes. And honestly, I still really love that they included her. um, and now apparently we are going to be meeting Maintenance Jack or Mack. I think they all call him in here. So yeah, um, let, let's see how this goes. Let's go. Let's head inside. I want to keep us waiting. As you can see, I will be with you in a moment. Sure, all right. Take your time. I can't hear anything. Hmm. Oh my goodness, are you? Oh, look at him! Yes, I can see it now. You are Jack. Jack from the outside world. Oh, what an honor. Oh, the room changed color. I'm so sorry. When I realized it was you, I wouldn't have... Yes, well, the chairs in my office aren't the most comfortable, so perhaps you prefer to stand. I'm sorry, we've never met before, and I want you to have a favorable impression of me. And turn this down a wee bit. You're Mack, I take it. Yes, I am. Although, if you prefer to call me something different, I will, of course, be honored. Please, make yourself at home. Don't hesitate to ask me anything. Okay, sure. I have a question. What was with all the colors changing just now? Oh, that. Well, to serve Wireland to the best of my ability, I have to be open and approachable, so I change colors according to how I'm feeling. That way, there aren't any secrets. Wonder what that magenta color meant. Oh, okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna take a guess that blue is like it's his standard. Like he's happy and content. Yes, well, anyway, please look around. Consider my office like a second home and make yourself comfortable. Game saved. Oh. Oh, little Sam. Oh, he looks around the room wherever you go. That's cool. Very festive, Mac. I made that decoration myself. Oh, it's cute. Oh, this is cute. You like frogs? I don't like frogs. I love frogs. Oh, frogs are cool. Kinda slimy though. I wouldn't know. I never held one. But I want to one day. Well, let me go to options real quick. Okay. Okay, there we go. Had to adjust the music a little bit. Is this a map of Byte'on? No, it's really intricate. You can even see everyone walking around outside. Sorry guys, I actually woke up pretty early in the morning. Yes, I keep it updated as much as I can. That way, I can see potential glitches or incidents before I get a call about them. Oh hey, please don't mess with that. Below that, it is classified. Classified? Oh, does Wireland have secrets? Is there a big conspiracy? Does it have a crime ring? Yes, no, and sort of. It's complicated, but we got a lot of superheroes here, so any crime that does pop up is swiftly taken care of. Superheroes? Oh, I bet he's talking like Batman and stuff, because like Batman was in the boss, I think. I watched Jack's playthrough of it, so. So I've been wondering if anyone's outside their game and their game here, and the law of death permanence dictates that death is permanent outside of their game. Is Wireland dangerous for game characters? Wireland doesn't have the necessary coding to execute death sequences or permanently delete characters. Only games with deaths built in can do that. Then again, it also doesn't have the coding to support regeneration and respawning. So if someone lost all their health, they would be in suspended state until returned to their game. Precisely. Or unless they came to me for a boost of health. I see, that makes sense. Wait, so last time we were here, I traversed a maze full of treachery and danger all around me. And and I wouldn't have died if I'd gone outside the boundaries? Deaths in games are complicated. If any character can die in a game, anyone can die in it. Anyone can die in it, even if they were not the player character. That makes more sense. I did go back and watch it. Oh boy, lots of death in that game. No kidding, but it takes a lot to die there. I've been there loads of times and I'm still here. Oh, Billy. Please don't touch my console. There are a lot of complicated controls, and I don't want anything to happen to any of you. Whoa, is that even possible? Like, if I press a button, can we blow up a game or something? You could, but that would be the exact opposite of my job, so please don't. All that paperwork would be such a hassle. Okay, there doesn't seem to be much else around here, so let's go ahead and talk to Mack. Are you ready to discuss why you're here? I'm ready. Of course, so what can I do you for? Well, Billy seems to think Wireland is in some kind of danger, I guess. Which is why he called me here. People have been disappearing, things have been glitching, we discussed this. You did? Then why involve me? Oh, it's yellow now! Ah, yes. Well, you see, I told Billy here that if things get dire, if he thought we needed extra authority, he should call you here. And recently, there have been a few incidents. What sort of incidents? Who else would cause these kinds of glitches? Are you saying Auntie's behind this? Without a doubt. I know things look okay, but trust me when I say there have been a lot of incidents. And the thing is, he shouldn't be this powerful. I don't know why he's been able to bypass my safety measures. You see, when you're not around, I am the most powerful person here. I contain all of your personal information, settings, and even passwords. But don't worry, I don't share them. As of late, however, Auntie seems to have bypassed some of my regulations. I'm not sure how he's doing it, but no one is more powerful than you, Jack, not even me, so you're the only one who can stop it. So what you meant by overrides, Billy? So that's what you meant by overrides, Billy? Yeah, I thought you could hop onto the computer or something. Maybe you could figure out how Auntie's doing this. I could give it a look, sure, though I'm no expert in coding. You did manage to lock me and all the other egos out of Wireland last time you were here. That was quite the cleanup. Ooh, sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That's my job. No need to apologize. And it was pretty impressive for what it was. Regardless, I'd be more than happy to have you take a look. However, there is a small issue we'll have to resolve first. Figures it wouldn't be that easy. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but I recently created a safety measure that requires everyone to have an ID to access a computer. I thought I could monitor who was at what computer at any given time. And we don't have IDs. It's merely a matter of getting down to Georgie's shop and purchase some. In fact, allow me to pay for them as a sign of goodwill. I'll be more than happy to hold on to them while you're not here. Sure, we can do that. It'd be cool to have an authentic Wireland IDs. Oh, you know what? You know what would be so cool? What would be cool right now is if there could be like merch for this game where you can have your own Wireland ID. You just send a picture of yourself and then you get a Wireland ID for that. That's amazing. I would love that. I'm so glad. Thank you for being understanding. And Jack, I wish I could have met you sooner. Met you under better circumstances. I can't read. Me too. Again, sorry I locked you out as Sean. I didn't realize it'd have those kinds of consequences. It did. That's why the games were blending together. Technically, they're not supposed to do that, but as of late, they've been doing it because of Auntie's interference. Before it was me keeping them separated. But as I said, it's alright. No need to beat yourself up over this. Besides, the longer we spend here, I'm afraid the more Auntie's influence may be growing. We better get those IDs as soon as possible then. Oh, before we part, maybe you should have a way to contact us in case you have any questions or just want to talk. I've sent my number to your cell phone. Call me anytime, day or night. I am here to help. I'll do that. Excellent. Anyway, you can get your IDs at Georgie's. Easy to find. It has the Papers, Please logo. I'll meet you there. Well, we might as well go. Oh. I guess we head over to Georgie's? I want to talk to my boy first. I want to talk to Bingy Boy. I see you have made acquaintance with Maintenance Jack. He says he is on his way to assist you in procuring IDs. Yep, that's where we're headed. Be sure to go to the building with the Papers, Please logo on its front. It is not difficult to discern with the naked eye, so you should have no issues finding it. Speaking of eyes, I find it interesting that you're given different colored ones. It's kind of cool, but I'm getting a headache trying to figure out which one to focus on. I can remove my eye colors that's causing discomfort. Oh god! Oh god, why does he have no eyes? That is actually creepypasta levels of creepy. Stop it. Nope, that's worse. Put it back. Thank you for customizing your settings. If you have any more customization options you would like to explore, please do not hesitate to contact me. Oh, Bing Boy. I'm so happy that Bing is in this game. At least the fan egos get attention. I'm happy with that. Let's see, taters, please. Time candy shop. I think it was somewhere to the north. Alright, next is Sans' shop. Don't worry, I'll cover the prices 80. It's the least I can do. You are back! It took longer than I thought. You thought we'd be back? I swear, this song sounds like the Cool Patrol song. It just does. Well, I thought you would come see poor Georgie, but I guess I was wrong. Weird to hear you refer to yourself as Georgie. Georgie, Potato Man, whatever. I'm not in charge. I am not changing facts. You need help. So why are you here? Are you in need of fake IDs? I think the IDs we need are real wire-ish IDs. Not as much fun, but those I can do. This way, please. Well, we might as well. Now, you must remember to stay still and look directly at my camera. I can barely see the... Okay, that's funny. Address? Siri, no! Siri, no. Brighton, UK. Siri, no, Brighton, UK. Blood type red. MBTI? Oh, Myers-Briggs test. Okay. Major hotel management. Expiration date February 7th, 2090. Next. Sit still or you will not be in the frame. It's dark in here. Where am I supposed to... Oh, it's blurry. Apartment complex 17, number 827. Byte'on, Wireland. 7290. AB negative. Major pain in the ass. Next. Ah, you have nice complexion. Look directly into the flash. Won't that be a bit... Oh my gosh, poor Jenny. Major game design. INFP. Isn't INFP sometimes referred to as the protagonist? I could be wrong. Heather Knight 2094. Next. I am having to move the camera up to your face. You are taller than Georgie thought. Okay, say when. Okay, say when. Work at Balm Grove, VA. Blood type B positive. Major pre-med. He's a November baby like I am. ESFP. That's done. And that is your IDs. Less fun than fakes, but more fun than no IDs. So that will only be 400 bytes. Georgie, I can cover the cost of the IDs if you're all done. Then no need to be worrying. So how much do I owe you? You said it was 400 even. Yes, here you go, sir. What was that? It sounds like it came from outside. Come again soon. I think we should follow. Let's go. Okay, I think we gotta run there. What was that? My office! What? Oh no. Oh, what the hell happened? I don't know. What happened to my office? Only one way to find out. I'm almost too scared to go in. No, I have to. My office. Someone has blown up my office. This is bad. Wait, hold the phone. I thought you were the most powerful person here outside of Jack. If you didn't want your office blown up, you probably could have stopped it from happening. Yes, that usually is how it works. So the fact that someone did, you think someone's taking control? It's the only explanation. Jack, you're more powerful than I am. If this person has already... Ooh!
Look who's here.
Oh no! Oh, that's scary. What was that?
Either Jack. Did you miss me?
Auntie.
What did you expect? I told you before. I'm always here. You can't get rid of me. And you haven't seen anything yet.
Ooh. If you guys are wondering, that's not me voice acting. That's not me voice acting. That's the game doing that.
Finally, I am in control of Wireland. And there's nothing you or your little friends can do this.
Auntie, why? Why are you doing this? Looks like we're not getting the explanation. Jack, I don't know what to do. You have to help me. If he takes over Wireland, we're finished. All of your games, everyone here, they're all gone forever. Please calm down. Of course I'll help you, Mack. I can't just leave Wireland defenseless. Not after everything we've been through. Thank you so much. So what can we do now? Look around. Maybe he left a clue as to what he is or how he's doing this. Or will he strike next? We can do that. Well, now everyone's dispersed. They never actually investigated a crime scene. Wouldn't even know where to start. Don't worry about that. I called in the best of the best. Oh, who's that?
My name is Connor. I am the android sent by Cyberlife.
It's the androids. It's you, my boy. You must be Jack. I was hoping to get to meet you. Though I suppose we could have met under better circumstances. No kidding. Wow, this place looks like shit. I guess Evie's broken. Figures. It looks like there's been a serious disturbance. Huh? It looks like there's been a serious disturbance. Allow me to look around and try to find the source. Wow, a real investigation with Connor and Hank? This is the best day ever. So what can I do? Take a look around the room. It is possible that we might miss something. Just have everyone tell you what they find and relay it to me. Got it. Okay, let's talk to Jenny first. So what do you think happened here? I'm not sure. Just looking at the control panel, it seems off to me. Off how? Well, I'm not a detective, but I noticed that the control panel is broken rather cleanly. Like someone cut it with something. As if it was that close to the explosion. There would be ash on it, right? That's a keen observation. You think Auntie might have moved the panel before setting off a bomb? I really don't know what to think. I mean, I love mystery games, but they're about as close as I've been to a real investigation. Well, yeah, but I think it's good observation anyway. Thanks. Okay, let's talk to Billy next. Notice anything? The mug and the glass on the table blown back and smashed against the wall on the floor. But the table itself wasn't damaged, like, at all. No damage. Yeah, and what's more, if the console had been blown back by the explosion, why isn't the table dented or anything? Where the console hit? That's a good question. Yeah, it's almost like the console blocked it from being damaged. But you'd think getting hit with it would make some mark. Well, that's a good observation. Thanks, I guess. Let's talk to Cliff. What are you looking at over here? The window on the door, it's not quite right. Not quite right how? Come on outside the office. Okay. So what am I looking at? The glass on the door, it's all over the place. But there aren't any shards inside. Well, yeah, it's probably shattered with the explosion. No, I don't think so. No ash on them. No ash on the door. Auntie deliberately broke it. Wait, couldn't he have done that to make it look like a break-in? I guess that makes sense, but that means he's got it another way and smashed through the glass on the inside. Why go through the trouble then reveal yourself right away? Someone broke in. It could be anyone, but I mean, he made it pretty clear it was him. I'm not sure. Well, thanks. That was really useful. It was nothing really. Just noticed it, that's all. What's this? Let's talk to him. Let's talk to Con. See anything? Was there anything in this office by the window? Some candles, a plush frog, law books. Why do you ask? I saw indentations in the edge of the carpet, and that's not the kind of shit Auntie'd be interested in, so he must have pushed it out the window, or it got blown out by the explosion. But why? Hell if I know. Well, that's probably worth noting. TV's broken into 3 pieces. The window behind it is clean. Is this busted deliberately? Yeah, now that I'm looking closely, there are some clean cuts on the TV. No blast could do that. Why did Auntie break it? Have you found any clues? I'm sorry. I don't see anything useful, but maybe I'm just too scared to notice. Jack, why do you think Auntie would do this? I have no idea. Acting weird, even for him. Weird? He usually works in the shadows, not right out in the open blowing up offices. Actually, how do egos get here? They're not part of a game. Well, much like you influence canon, your community has a small influence on canon here too. It's sort of the same process by which Billy came to be himself. Enough attention, they just materialize here. Gosh, my throat is dry. Well, it's more complicated than that, since they're sort of an alter egos of yourself, characters you play, and I'm basically you here. They come directly from me. From you? Like, out of you? No, nothing gross. Just part of me becomes them. Like if you cut a lizard's tail and it grows back, except the tail grows a new lizard. Actually, that's not the best analogy, is it? I get what you're saying. They're part of you, but like not attached to you. Like you're their dad. Yeah, I guess I am. He's a Mack dad. He's Mack dad. Oh, that's so cute. Wait, if that's the case, how come you can't control Auntie? Did you always obey your parents every time they told you to do something? Okay, good point. One more thing I want to know. If other than me, you're the most powerful person here, the one who sets everything right and cleans stuff up, how is Auntie doing all this? I don't know. No, I mean, I thought the egos didn't have my abilities, but maybe they just never tried them out. Or maybe this has something to do with your community. Genuinely, I have no idea. I have a feeling that would be important to figure out, because if he can usurp you so easily, the other egos might be able to do it as well. One thing I do know, you are the ultimate authority in this computer. Absolutely nothing and no one can overpower you. So even if Auntie becomes a foe equal to me, he's still less powerful than you. If that's the case, why couldn't I just grab all the hyperspersion keys and go last time I was here? You were split. The computer went haywire trying to figure out how to accommodate for both of you. So your powers probably got weakened. But as Sean, you did do quite a bit to move things around, if you recall. That's right, I did. Sorry about that. It was no trouble. Like I said, I was just doing my job. Well, thanks anyways for everything you've done here. You're very welcome. I think I may have found something, Jack. It's time to tell me what you figured out. From what I can tell, your clues indicate that Auntie broke in, broke the TV, broke the console, moved it to the table, and smashed the glass on the door. That's the gist of it, yeah. This does appear to be the blast center. However, the floor's damage appears inconsistent in how the damage of the explosive device would actually look. Really? Are you saying this wasn't actually an explosion? No, there was some kind of explosion, albeit very directed. The size and locations of the holes in these two windows confirms that. But it doesn't seem to have involved the floor, even if it appears that way at first glance. This patch was damaged somehow and then repaired, in fact. Connor, what are you... Ugh, I told you not to do that. You just taste the friggin' dirt. My apologies, Hank. I am just trying to get a sample. So what did you taste? It was clearly repaired in a hurry, and it's not made that same kind of material as the floor surrounding it. So that means this is how Auntie entered the room. He must have repaired the floor when he left. Now, hold on a second. Auntie can repair floors now? That isn't very like him. After all the destruction, why fix the floor? If he was trying to create a locked room mystery, he did a horrible job covering up his escape route. Perhaps we can follow the trail. What's under this room? Some offices undergoing renovations. Listen, no one's going to be here for a while. You'd think he would use the empty space to his advantage. I can't make any solid conclusions just yet, but it does appear so. I am going to go beneath the floor, to see if the area below has any clues. Why not just go downstairs and circle around? They likely barricaded the door after leaving. Going this way would likely save time. Well, I'm not jumping down there. It would be best not to bring too many people. So Jack, do you want to accompany me? Hell yeah, I do! We should go now, but time may be of the essence. Jesus! Lead the way. It's a bit sparse, isn't it? It may be, but I'm not convinced there aren't any clues left to find. Ah, shoot, sorry. Didn't mean to shine the light in your eyes. It was not too bright. Only a little, but it will not damage my optical sensors. Then I guess we better look around. Can you read the notes here? It's a little dark for me, so can't really do that right now. Something of interest, unless the amount of money spent on donuts this fiscal year is fascinating. I think I'll pass, thanks. What is this? This is unlike any computer I've ever seen. I can't seem to interface with it. It looks like an old arcade machine. Maybe a broken arcade machine? Seems out of place here. Oh? Did that laptop just turn on? I think it finished installing its updates. We should look at it. I can't get anywhere with this machine. No, not even with my ID. Yeah, we need more information on it. Might as well leave it for now. These are empty. But why keep them around? Perhaps to make the place appear to be in construction zone. Although I don't see anything else this room could be. Room that looks unfinished. Hello, Sam buddy. Save. Seems like the computer finished updating. I'll attempt to interface with it. It appears that whoever owned this computer installed security measures against bot hacking. I thought you were all code here. Wouldn't it make it you no different from anyone else? That is true. However, my game granted specific abilities unavailable to the average Irish population. Many have installed basic measures to prevent androids from using this ability to hack their private data. Ah, okay, that makes sense. But how did we get in? How through sentient? Many have installed simple puzzles, since these require physical presence with a computer. This would deter androids from accessing it remotely. I see, so I guess I press enter to continue. Oh! Okay. This is weird. Oh, so it's a maze game. Ah. Haha, he's too slow. Too fast for you. Oh god, 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 oh god. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, that was close. Press the arrow keys that correspond with the arrows when it appears on the screen. Ah. Oh god, I have to react. The game lags a little bit, funny enough. Welcome back, Monica. Please enter passcode. We did it! Although, what kind of password do you think Monica would have? Monica has power over a computer unlike anyone I've ever encountered. Let me check something. Banana Curtains 2020? Wow, this brings me back. I didn't know Wireland had such older systems. This is not a particularly old model. Huh? Really? Huh. Since you live in a computer, I thought I'd have thought the graphics would be nicer. I also thought the startup screen wouldn't be so slow. Sometimes they need a moment. Oh. Look how banana ink. They always get stuck in the last bar, don't they? I wouldn't know. I don't generally use computers, since I can perform many of their functions myself. Oh, okay, that must be convenient having a computer inside your head. It does make me good at chess. Speaking of being good at things, how did you guess Monica's password? I suspected she would have the password in binary. Few people would be able to translate it without help. But since she has some control over the files in her game, she is fluent in binary. I assume you are too. Of course. So what was her password? 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? It was just 1, 2, 3, 4, but in binary. Oh my god, that's too funny. That's not a secure password. In binary, it is. Oh, those sounds take me back. Oh, we're in. What do you think we should look at? Does it appear to be a nope? Had file open. Perhaps that will give us some clues. Log number 43. Explosive deployment successful, despite efforts to subdue it. Mack still unaware of cause. Sources say Jack has returned to Wireland, so he may be of so. It appears they were interrupted mid-sentence. I think we should check out the codes. That's a lot of codes. Don't tell me I have to freaking remember all this. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take a picture of this. Because trust me, I have terrible memory, honestly. Joke shop 6969. Nice. I'm sure at least one of them is important. The question is, which one? I guess it's a dead end. He's probably long gone by now. The person who wrote this is likely here. There's coming. It is possible they're still here. You think so? We should search the area to make sure. Oh god, okay. There's a thing here. Okay, so I got the codes next to me. Let's go with safe. This looks like a safe, so 5, 2, 8, 3. Hey, there's an Easter egg in this one. You got the Bing Easter egg. Aw, Bing has an Easter egg. Should you require cooking instructions, please do not hesitate. Bing and decide. To Bing and decide. Hey. Okay. Oh god, this wardrobe needs a freaking code. I don't know which is which. I think it looks like a wardrobe. Now let's try the code. 9 9 2 5 7. Got it. What the? I'm on it. Oh. Oh, he's chasing him. Oh, he's chasing him. Oh, guys, there's May and B. There's Undyne. Oh, no. Oh, dang it. Don't tell me the game's locked up. Okay, it's just lagging. Yeah, sorry about that. The game just lagged a wee bit. Oh, God, there's a kindergarten character. There's Sims. There's a cow plant. Yeah, sorry that the game is lagging a bit for you guys. Oh, God. He's using a broad slide across the thing. Come on. Oh, these are the guys from those are the guys from the partying death game or whatever. I forgot what it was called. I don't know why Connor can't just cut through the crowd and catch him already. But you know what? Oh, it's the adventure line from the boss. Looks a bit cluttered, don't you think? Oh god, there's a turret right there. Ah, come on, stop lagging. Follow the adventure line. Oh god, it's tabs. Totally accurate battle simulator. He got catapulted. Yeah, sorry, my recording stopped. Oh no, Alphys. There's a couple other people here. I don't know who they are. Oh god, FNAF. Oh. Come on, don't lag at me. There we go, it stopped lagging. Stop, there's nowhere left to run. Oh, come on, don't lag. Who is it? Marcus? I'll tell you everything you want to know. Just take me to the station to be interrogated. Are we ready to start? As ready as we'll ever be, I guess. I didn't run after him, thank God. It's not my knees that need a damn break. I am perfectly fine, Hank. My knees do not require a break either. Take it away, then. Marcus, you are being held here on the account of suspicious activity and evading capture. Please explain why you ran from me. What I say can't leave this room. I don't want the rest of Wireland to panic prematurely. Panic? What do you mean panic? And who's this we you're talking about? A few weeks back, around the time the glitching started, Kara contacted me and asked me to meet her at her apartment. She said she and a number of unidentified others were doing their own private investigations into the disturbances. Wait, what? Why didn't she contact Connor? You'd think his connections would be valuable. That's what I said too, but she insisted that... Sorry, there's a hair on my screen. That's what I said too, but she insisted it had to be kept off the books for a few reasons. Or our methods aren't exactly legal. We thought keeping ourselves and hacking behind the scenes wouldn't result in leads, and would result in lead answers. We think Auntie might be able to hide himself from security. There wasn't any other way we could find this out, especially without notifying him about it. With everything that's happened so far, he's certainly infiltrated enough. I guess he'd be keeping an eye on your database if he can hack into anything. I can see why you've been so cautious. So Kara started the rogue investigation. Really? We're talking about the same Kara, right? Not the kid with the chocolate obsession? No, the android with a K. I think she was playing a role in recruiting people. She did say there was a so-called mastermind to the operation, but she never told me who it was. I think she wanted the Auntie confused. I guess it makes sense that if one of us is captured, we can't name names. It gets confusing, but at the end of the day, it's a sacrifice we have to make. So keeping you in the dark, Connor, was for your safety as well as ours. Sorry things were so desperate, but I assure you that it wasn't an issue of trust. You seem really forthcoming with all this information, given that you were part of the secret organization. Yeah, that's got me kinda suspicious. Kinda sus. So why run if you're cooperating with us now? Is your cover blown? Hopefully not, but this was not the only place I could safely pass all this on to you. The interrogation rooms are completely soundproof and don't have any recording devices. In other words, a perfect place to let you know what's going on. But I couldn't just walk in and ask you to interrogate. I didn't even know something was suspicious. Oh, he's orange now. Do you really think he's watching everything? I don't know. None of us do. We can't be sure what he can and cannot hear. So we had to assume the worst. I had to let you catch me. I'd say the worst is that he's omniscient deity overlord. But I don't think we're quite to that point yet. Hopefully never. Is there anything I can do on my end, now that I know? Aside from feeding your criminal database faulty information with the off chance you can learn them out? I don't think so. Auntie's sly. Can't underestimate him. He'd notice any sudden movements or changes. And you're sure this is Auntie? I mean, last time weird glitchy stuff happened in Wireland, it was me. Well, half of me. Oh, it's Auntie. That much is clear. Never mind what he should or shouldn't be able to do. No one else would glitch out Wireland. We love it here and can't think of anyone else who would want to see it destroyed. We also found copious amounts of evidence from our hacking that Auntie is the one who's been accessing the database. The database is remote, though we can't get a lock on it. So all that evidence doesn't actually lead anywhere? Exactly. Location is the most important part if we want him apprehended. What about motive? I mean, why is he doing this? Well, that much is obvious, isn't it? Chaos. It's possible he wants to usurp me as Wireland's leader and completely wreck the place, thus causing chaos to your fans too. Are you sure that's what it is? I mean, on the channel, he seems obsessed with taking over everything. I think he even murdered Jack to seize control of his body. Is that even possible? No, I couldn't even do it if I wanted to. And I have the most power and authority in Wireland. Only Jack could override me. Jack would have to make a conscious choice to let Auntie have his body. I don't give my permission, that's for sure. But I also don't want Auntie taking over Wireland either. Me neither. This place is awesome. We'll help you as much as we can. There's one more thing I'm curious about. This morning, an unusual machine appeared in our headquarters. We can't move it or do anything to it. It doesn't seem to be causing any trouble that we can see. We didn't put it there. It's sort of like a computer crossed with an arcade machine. Red flickering screen. Maybe you've seen it before. Oh no. What is it? You just went yellow. I know that's not a happy color, not for you anyway. I'm familiar with the machine. I didn't think Auntie would have figured out how to make one though. That is a machine that, if it's activated, will cause nothing but mayhem in Wireland. What? I know he was thinking about it, but how did he do it? How did he manage it? Okay, rewind a bit. Manage what? What does it do? Yeah, with all due respect, Matt, just cut to the damn chase. As I said, I am the most powerful person in Wireland outside of Jack. This machine, however, drains me of that power and siphons it into Auntie. It's like a magnet for my power that draws it to him. So Auntie's trying to usurp you as Wireland's leader? That's bad. That's really bad. So if he succeeds, the only one who can stop him is me? Jack, you have to deactivate them. He's probably put all kinds of firewalls and security codes that would prevent me. But you could undo them. You could stop them. Them? There's more than one? Almost certainly. Auntie would have want the job done in as short a time as possible. A day, maybe less. He'd need a lot of them. But they'd be scattered. I imagine my technology wouldn't be able to detect the locations. So it's not exactly a short trip to use my overrides. This is like a full mission to save the world of Wireland, that is. Please, Jack, please help us. You're the only one who can. Those IDs I got you, they'd I'm tired. They'd probably override Auntie's machine. Of course I'll help. We can't let Wireland fall into Auntie's hands. What do I have to do? You have to search Wireland, games, Byte'on, Los Angeles, Anthload, the trains, everything, at least until we find them all. Deactivating them shouldn't be too hard if you still have information you downloaded. I'll do everything I can to stop these mayhem machines from giving Auntie your powers. Thank you. You're awfully generous. I don't know what we'd do without you. But first, maybe we should finish talking to Marcus. There's maybe some more important information. I have one more question before we wrap this up. The computer we saw in the bunker of Monica's. Could she be masterminding the resistance? Monica? No. I know she's part of the resistance, but I don't know if she knows knows who's running things, or how high up in the chain she is. So we should talk to her just in case. You'll need to talk to Kara first. Security's tight. We've resorted to a grocery code to let others know who's involved. As much as I want to say hi to her, can't you just tell us the code? She changed it today. I would have been over there myself, but your presence in Wireland shifted my priorities a bit. She'll tell you what you need to bring Monica to let her know she can work with you on this. Looks like we get to say hi after all. Very well. Thank you for your help, Marcus. For the sake of Wireland, it's the least I can do. And he's unstable and dangerous. He's been one step ahead of us so far. Keeping things secret was our only chance to avoid major leaks, even with the risks he already knows. Are you sure anyone else really is involved in this clandestine shit show? Kara and Luther are both involved, and Monica loaned me her computer. There are probably more members, but those are the only ones I know. I have many guesses as to who else is involved, but less anyone knows, the better. I understand. Is that all? Unless you have anything else to tell us, you're free to go. But we'll have to take your photos and ID and all. Gotta keep it looking like it's on the up and up, or that glitch bitch'll be suspicious. Glitch bitch. In fact, Jack and all of you should go on ahead. Mack, Connor, and me will handle things here. That works. It wouldn't be odd for Jack and his friends to want to see their favorite game characters. The rest of us there right away would look suspicious. Just tell Kara that Marcus says hi and was going to do some shopping later. You're going to do some shopping. Got it. So where are we going exactly? Well, do you want to be looking for mayhem machines first? If there are any nearby, stopping them would keep Auntie from draining Mack's power sooner. I mean, that's a good point. And I know we're racing against time here, but it's probably better to go see Kara first and deal with the Monica situation. After all, either of them might be able to give us more information about the mayhem machines and where they are. And if there's a ton of them, any info that we can get will help a lot. In that case, Kara lives near me. I can take you there. Alrighty, off we go. Right. You save. Oh, okay. I need to find. Okay, sorry, I wasn't pressing the arrow. Then we can guess here. Oh, Flowey. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the. Oh, you know who I am. You're Jack, right? Do you say that to everyone? Force of habit. Wow, I've heard of the Flowey Pot AU, but I didn't know it was canon. Speaking of AUs, how do you handle the whole Deltarune and Undertale thing? Like, are there two offices, tutorials, all of them, or just one who has two versions? Two of everyone. Do you have any idea how annoying two Sanses are? I'm not apologizing. I like Sans. Maybe we should just let Wireland burn. Oh, come on. Isn't there anything redeeming about this place? I'll get the lighter. And do what? Pretty sure Wireland can't catch on fire. Wireland? No. I want to get a good fire going on the grill. I got a real hankering for crepes. You make crepes on the grill? Yep. With whipped cream and blueberry compost. Don't you mean compote? Did I stutter? It makes great fertilizer. I think we'll pass, thank you. Hold, state your name and your business. Who are you? Who goes there? Lancer? You mustn't be confused with another handsome fellow. My name is Prancer. I'm the doorman of this fine establishment. Your mustache is detaching. Ah, so it is. You've seen through my brilliant disguise. Yeah, brilliant. That's the word I was gonna use. Are you really a doorman here? Yes, of course, in every way, except legally. But that doesn't matter. I station myself here every day with a vowel in it. Except talk like a pirate all day. Except talk like a pirate day, that's a special day to spend with friends and people who you find obnoxious. I imagine that's a vast quantity of people. I like you. I have a difference in opinion. He loves me. Anyway, we need to get to the top of the building. The top of the building? Yes. The highest the building will go. Yes. Corresponding with the topmost button. Yes. One tippy top of the elevator. Yes. Ah. We believe in you. Take your determination and be the best darn unhired doorman there ever was. With great pride. What is that face? And he just slides over. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, can't go over there. Left maybe? Go away. Oh god, he has a smashed pumpkin. Why are there pumpkin pieces outside your door? I got annoyed while carving it and thought pieces would be sufficiently creepy. Okay, I'm gonna save here. This is gonna do it for now, guys. Just look at this view of Wireland. It's so amazing. But yeah, this was a really fun part to do. We got a nice chase scene, even if it's a wee bit laggy. Really hope the devs would fix that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment down if you want to see more. Comment down what your favorite part was, and I'll see all of you in the next video of Glitch in the System. Goodbye!